back in time a little bit. You're 6 years old, okay? You're 6, and the only thing you have to do in the world is watch cartoons and get those random, awkward child boners that you have no idea what the fuck that's about. Maybe a couple games of hide and seek, and that's about it. Everything else is pretty much cake. The only other thing you have to do is you gotta go to school, and holy balls, don't we all just love that? Because hey, sitting in a building that smells like boiled rat piss for 7 hours a day, listening to some jaded old fart read a book that's right the fuck in front of you, and whine about only getting $50,000 a year for it, well, that just makes us all surely edumacated. So you get up in the morning and you go to school. You go into the classroom and you sit down and the bell rings, and what's the first thing they make you do? What's the first thing you have to do on this wonderful new day of discovery and learning? You have to stand up, put your hand over your heart, you face the American flag, and you pray to the fucking thing. The Pledge of Allegiance every morning. The first thing you have to do every morning is swear your allegiance to a piece of cloth that looks like something a clown puked up and any of the ideals it happens to represent, and you're 6. You're a 6-year-old kid and you're already selling your supple young ass to Uncle Sam. You could get stabbed to death and they'd still call it an abortion, and your ass already belongs to a bearded fuck with a top hat who's always pointing at you like, bend over and take it, bitch! And you have to do this every single day. You want to know why you have to do this? Let me explain to you something about the way America works, okay? America wants tacos. Just tacos. It doesn't give a shit about you. It doesn't want citizens. It doesn't want people who think for themselves. It just wants a bunch of fucking zombies who will stand in front of a conveyor belt and make tacos all day and all night without stopping once to question who the fuck would need all these damn tacos. That's all America wants, is an endless supply of fucking tacos to wallow in and throw at their enemies and trade for smack and Ashton Kutcher porn. And the only way they can get all these tacos is to get you to make them. Now they could just say, make us tacos forever, bitches. But that wouldn't work because we just tell them to eat a bag of dicks, wouldn't we? Choke on a big bag of dicks, Uncle Sam. We shall not be your eternal taco nipple upon which to suck. And we give them the finger and wander off to live our own fucking lives, right? Hell yes we would, so that's not gonna work. So what do they do instead? How do they fix this problem? They wait for a kid to fall out of a taco zombie bitch, and then they take the thing, still dripping birth sauce, and they toss it into a building for 12 years where they teach it how to make tacos and make it swear over and over to serve America. Because if you repeat something over and over, you will believe it. This is a psychological fact. If you spend 12 years repeating, I pledge my man boobs to the reproductive service of all African wildlife, you will eventually wind up being tit-fucked by a giraffe somewhere in the middle of the fucking Kalahari. It's called brainwashing. Countries use it to program their soldiers, Hitler used it in his re-education camps, religious cults use it to make people kill themselves and vote for total assholes, and America uses it in its schools. So then you say, well, I just won't go anymore. I don't want Uncle Sam sticking his red, white, and blue dildo of zombification into my innocent virgin fart locker. I just won't go back. Sorry, Jack, but if you do that, then the education ninja nuns swing through your window from a Black Hawk helicopter and beat you with the holy Jesus stick until you're whistling America the Beautiful out of your asshole. Then they toss you right back in front of that flag. So check this shit out, Uncle Sam. I'm canceling my contract with you. I'm done. Finished. I swore my allegiance to the Republic in return for liberty and justice for all 1,000 fucking times, and I'm voiding every single one of them like bowels at a Baz Luhrmann movie. Because I'm not seeing this liberty and justice for all. Because you've forgotten about all but the wealthiest 1%. Because you rule with fear rather than wisdom. But most of all, because a country that has to brainwash 6-year-old children in order to get their allegiance can't possibly be worth giving a purple fuck about. So from this point, my allegiance is not cheap, Uncle Sam. Just like the rest of the economy, my price has gone up. You want my allegiance back? You can have it. But this time, you're gonna have to earn it. This is to your brainwashed ranting Gryphon, and that's all I have to say about that.